My name's Jeff Churchill. I'm the owner and creator of this company called Jitterbug Boy. We make custom handmade shoes for the arts, for film, theater, dance, circus. Yeah, and we make it all here in Toronto. Everything done by hand in these couple of rooms. We've been doing it for about 10 years now. Yeah, I really got into it by fluke. I had no real interest in shoes when I first got into it. I've been working in theater since I was young, since I was probably about 15, 16 maybe. Worked in all aspects, from like carpentry, lighting, sound, into costumes, props. Then I got a call out of the blue from somebody looking for a shoe coordinator for a show here in Toronto. So I didn't really know much about shoes, but they thought I had enough kind of skill set between the costume and prop type work, so I did it. Time having to come up with ideas, having to come up with looks, as well as you know, working with my crew to figure out the technical aspects, how they're all going to work together, taking almost the best of everything and putting it all into one. So yeah, it was a total surprise when I got into it originally, but the more I did it, the more I realized, no, this is really cool, and it really really fulfills kind of the creative need that I think originally pushed me towards design. So yeah, some of the projects that we've worked on recently, we've got a number of projects on the go which they never allow us to talk about until the film comes out, so a lot of that stuff's under wraps. We've done a couple of Marvel gigs in the past, Guardians of the Galaxy, a really tiny bit on Avengers Age of Ultron. Because what we kind of specialize in is a really odd and unusual footwear type of stuff, we use a combination of the really traditional materials, traditional techniques, but also a lot of modern materials thrown in. If you take a look around the shop, you'll see an amazing amount of work done by hand. Everything's still cut by hand. Yeah, we sew on industrial sewing machines, same machines that have existed for 70 or 80 years. A lot of the processes in shoemaking are fairly traditional. The nice thing about having a background in props is you learn to just grab anything that's on hand, twist it around a little bit and make it into something different. So I'm very much of that mindset. So it's like, okay, we need to make these really wild platforms that look like virtually nothing, or you need to make a shoe that looks like a horse's hoof. You're not going to find any traditional books that are going to say, okay, this is how you do this. You just got to figure it out. Yeah, but truly work-wise, what motivates me most is the challenge, and the challenge can come in any of, a variety of ways. 10 years later, there's 14 or 15 of us working in the shop and keeping really busy.